You are now tuned in to the epicenter of geek news with your hosts, the slippery online streamer warlord with the skills to back it up, Fergie, and the master of Marvel, the cinema showstopper, Chaotic. This is Tenacious Geeks.
Just do it!
Calm down, Shia LaBeouf. Calm down.
Bro, how do you think I get through the day?
You just do it?
Let's do it!
Is that why we were bumping that Naruto song earlier?
Oh, I thought that in the night. Hell yeah.
This fool had to blast that as loud as he could.
Oh, bro.
Right before we started.
Had to, and we're fucking retarded for not recording it.
Yeah, we are. That would have been tight.
Because that would have been hella
That would have
funny.
been tight. But, well, do your thing. Go
Welcome to another episode of Tenacious Geeks. There's the big breath. You tried to stop me from doing my goddamn job on this podcast, because that is the only thing I'm good for this duo is talking and talking.
Hey, don't steal my bit. I said that earlier. Don't steal my bit.
What? That I'm just good at talking?
That I do all the work and you're just good for talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's I'm just clarifying that.
Or as Will used to say, I do the beat boops.
Yeah, Mr. Beatbox over here.
I'm Jamie and Joe Rogan mixed in one.
Beep boop. Wally.
You're just the other half of Joe Rogan. Team. Go team.
Two hemispheres of the same brain.
We are it might sound a little weird today, but we're in the new office.
Yep.
We talked about it for weeks.
It has finally happened.
It's here.
Last episode was the first episode that was switched to PC.
And now it's the PC in the new office.
Yep.
Desk space and everything. So
Yep,
we don't
so-
have our boom arms because
No.
this desk is weird. So that'll be, it's on the list.
We're working on it. Getting there. Baby steps.
What?
Baby steps. This
What?
was a huge. These are two big steps pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So
And we got a lot more room than that tiny
yes.
little corner.
Yes. Yep.
I'm going to post pictures on Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm going to post a picture of the little tiny.
The only downfall is you may hear some background noise for a little while in a couple episodes until we start getting stuff to soundproof and dampen and shit.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
But going into the first topic that we have no idea that we're ever going to talk about until it comes to our brain. You've been hearing about all that shit that's been happening in movie theaters and shit during a certain movie?
Yes, I just saw all of this.
Oh, bro,
shit
that's
last
been
night.
happening for days, dude.
Sound of Freedom?
Yeah, for days,
Yes.
dog. I'm like,
yes. I'm glad we're gonna
dude,
talk about it. 'Cause
if I ever went to
please.
a theater to go watch something, like if I go to the theater to watch that and somebody was like, oh, our AC's not working, blah, blah, I'll be back in 20 minutes. Show me where the roof access is.
Right? Oh shit.
They're going to be like, what do you mean? This is what I do for a living. I will happily go up there and see if I can figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
Either that or I'll put this bitch in test for an hour and make this bitch run. You think I care?
Or we just run to the store, grab a bunch of bags of ice, and just start fucking piling them on us.
Yeah, I was like, no, I'm certified. I'm certified
And you know
to
what?
do this.
You know
Let
what?
me go. Let
You
me
know
go do
what?
that. Let me fix this for
I
you.
don't give a fuck about the AC. I really don't.
And the light dimmers are broken, supposedly.
I will sit in there and fucking sweat balls. I'm gonna see this movie.
Yep.
I'm gonna go pirate it, and then I'm gonna live stream it on Twitch, and see how fast I get banned on Twitch for it.
Oh, hella fast.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
Think so?
Oh yeah.
I guarantee you, the movie theater or the company that made it. I don't know what company made it, like the studio.
Oh, I don't remember.
Guarantee you, they won't hit me for copyright. Guarantee it.
No, but it violates Twitch's guidelines.
Well, fuck Twitch. I'm kidding. Don't ban me.
We're not affiliated or partnered. They can fuck off.
But you know what I can do? I'll live stream to Kick. What's up, Kick?
Now that you're on PC and using OBS, you can live stream to Facebook.
Yeah, but Facebook will shut me down. They're all about it. So for the people that don't know, okay, there's this movie that just came out called Sound of Freedom. And it's not fiction, but it's not like a full documentary either.
It's another one of
It's
those.
kinda like
It's
half and
based
half.
on. It's like based on a true
Well,
story.
it's
based
like-
on true events or
It's
some
like
shit.
half and half. They have some documentary stuff in it, but it's called Sound of Freedom, and it's about Hollywood sex trafficking,
Yeah.
child trafficking. And this guy is putting pedophiles away and traffickers away, and they're trying to save all these kids, and it exposes a lot of shit, and nobody wants anybody to see it.
Yeah,
Hence
because
the
it
mo-
exposes the inner workings of inner Hollywood, which
Like,
is one of the
I
biggest.
literally went through probably 25 videos last night on TikTok. I just typed it in and just kept going. And thousands of movie theaters around the United States, I think around the world, but mostly around the predominantly here, yeah, are stopping the movie. Like, I think somebody said the most they got is an hour in. It's like a 2-hour movie. They get like halfway through and then they shut the movie down.
Yep. People.
Oh, the AC went out.
Dimmers are broken.
Whatever's
fire alarm. One of them, I saw the fire alarm was going off.
There was a lot of them where they had to evacuate.
Yeah.
There was one.
And there were some circumstances where it was movie theaters and malls.
Yeah.
Where the only place that had to be evacuated
was the movie theater.
The theater, which made no sense.
No, and then it was
if there's an evacuation, why are you only evacuating the movie theater, not the entire mall?
There was one that I saw, and it was like the manager came out and was standing on like right in front of the screen because the screen's frozen, and he's like, "Oh, the website or the source we download the movie on, isn't working, and so you gotta give us like a good half hour or so. We'll get it back up and we'll restart your movie." Nobody's finished the fucking movie, and I guarantee you, Pirate Bay's got a lot on it right now.
I bet.
Guess what I'm doing after this now?
Going on Pirate Bay.
So
this sounds like a real America movie. I need to see this shit.
This ain't. I mean, it's not geek related, but it is. It's kind of.
Well, it's part of fucking what we talk about because it's fucking movies, comic books, fucking.
Well, we talk about everything.
I was say leave the goddamn. All I gotta say is leave the goddamn kids alone.
Leave them kids alone.
Leave the goddamn kids alone. Let them kids go home and see their parents.
Yeah, fuck that Broadway shit.
Yeah.
That Lil Durk and Morgan Wallen sing.
Oh.
Leave them Broadway girls alone.
2 a.m. at the Broadway bar.
No.
Touching pedos in the phone.
It said leave them Broadway girls alone. Leave them goddamn kids alone.
Yeah, leave them
I feel a remix coming,
kids
Fergie.
alone. Oh, it's coming.
Oh, yeah?
And it's going to be our first official Tenacious Geeks produced. Leave them goddamn kids alone. Inner Hollywood wants your souls.
Boom. You're hearing it here first.
No. Gotta leave them goddamn
Makes me
kids
wonder.
alone.
I want to know what Joe Rogan's got to say about this.
Research. Must do Joe Rogan research.
Shout the fuck out to Joe Rogan. I'm pretty sure he's out here exposing shit right now. Yeah. Look, pull it up on your phone. And yes, we're a podcast that's going to shout out another podcast, but Joe Rogan is the legit motherfucker. Like, legit motherfucker. No, he doesn't have one out yet.
No, but there is one from 5 days ago. Why Hollywood Elite does not want you to watch Sound of Freedom.
Yeah.
That is the second way. If you search, if you go to YouTube and search in Joe Rogan Sound of Freedom, the first one that pops up from 2 years ago, that's a JRE clip, which is a dude who does Joe Rogan clips.
Yeah, Joe Rogan.
And it goes,
experience.
"What's going on with child trafficking, and why doesn't it get news coverage?" The one right after that is from 5 days ago. Why Hollywood's Elite don't want you to watch The Sound of Freedom.
What does it say? What episode number it is?
On Joe Rogan?
Yeah, because like I'm on Spotify. On Joe Rogan Experience.
Oh.
To see.
It does not say. 1551 with Wesley Hunt.
1551. Okay, yeah, we're on episode like 2008.
Okay, yeah, 1551 is the episode.
1551, huh?
And that's from 2 years ago.
Well, yeah, probably when they were making it, but now it's out.
No, that's just that episode of the Joe Rogan Experience is just taught. That's what that episode.
1551 is. That's not what that is.
That's what it says in the
This
fucking
is with
thing.
Paul Saladino.
No.
I don't know. It probably fucking Spotify probably done shut Joe Rogan down too. And what happened last time Joe Rogan tried to get shut down?
It didn't happen.
He went to Spotify. You can't shut Joe Rogan down. But okay, so
you try and shut him down, he'll start his own streaming platform to produce his shit.
So
and it'll fucking hit.
One thing I did notice though.
I caught it.
I saw that. Why didn't you just put it on the little stand?
Oh, because I'm yeah.
So the one thing I did notice though is 95% are all AMC theaters. I haven't seen anything about like Regal.
Mm-hmm.
So we know who the real bad guys are. And it sucks because I support AMC. Not no more.
I supported Cinetopia.
which became
AMC.
But I traded stocks and shit. I was a stockholder for AMC and
Not no
motherfucking more.
Sell.
I'm about to sell all them NFTs I got from them. Fuck you. Dink, dink, dink.
I was gonna say what's really funny too is I would like
bring on the lawsuit, AMC.
That's what I'm.
Bring it the fuck on.
I was gonna say bring on the lawsuit to AMC because like with them doing that, and if this does prove to be like a conspiracy or like they're doing this purposely to hinder this movie, like
just wait till it comes out on like fucking.
But that's what I'm saying. Like even in theater, that's a violation of our rights.
Yeah.
Like that's a violation of the screening company's rights to produce because that falls under freedom of speech, freedom of expression, blah 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 blah.
But not just that, but those studios like they pay. Like the movie theaters pay to show the movie. So if you're paying to show the movie and then shutting it down, it's like shooting yourself in the foot.
Well, it's because they're gonna catch a check. They're gonna catch a check from somebody to do it because they're not gonna bite a cash cow. Either that or they're projected to make enough money off the two other movies that are coming out.
Maybe.
Which are fucking.
I don't know, but it's fucking.
Which is Barbie, and then I don't remember what the other one is.
Which fucking is gonna bomb.
I don't know. They got a pretty fucking heavy cast for Barbie.
No, it's gonna bomb. They don't have the fucking Barbie girl song in it.
They fucking better. That's bullshit.
Nope. They already said it won't.
Girl in a Barbie world.
You're way too far from your mic.
It's fantastic. You can brush my hair, dress me everywhere. Imagination, life is your creation.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Your little point was too good.
I was either this is gonna be really funny because he's just gonna stare at me and it's not gonna happen, or he's actually gonna go along with it. And either way, it's gonna be good.
Yeah, I went with it. Fuck it. But yeah, I don't know.
What's the fucking other one that's coming out too? I don't remember.
I don't know, but Flash bombed.
Did it?
Flash tanked hard. Oh. It was in and out of theaters within like a week.
Damn.
2 weeks, like in and out. Fast X did okay.
I always wait for that to come out of Disney Plus.
Fast X ain't going to be on Disney Plus. Fast and Furious?
They have Fast and Furious on Disney Plus.
No, they don't. You show me where.
I thought I saw it on Disney Plus.
No, I think you're thinking like HBO.
You're HBO.
Fuck you.
Your mama.
Okay. But yeah, Flash bombed. I think the last good movie that was in the theater was Guardians of the Galaxy.
That one's mine.
Yeah.
What, Bobby?
Welcome to the new studio. We got a live daycare right outside the door.
I hope to God that got caught in the fucking recording.
I hope so.
Dad. That was adorable. Bubby, I'm recording. What? Can you go play, please? Go play, please.
Vanish.
Before I send you to the Shadow Realm.
That was literally going through my mind too, but I thought that was a little fucked up. Let's send a kid to die. You've activated my trap card.
Huzzah! I brought you into this world. I can take you out.
That's good. That's fucking good.
Oof.
Do you think they'll take this episode down? Because we're talking about Sound of Freedom. That'd be kind of cool. I've never had an episode taken down.
I'm not gonna lie. I'd probably be pretty pissed.
We need to bring Will. Will's probably got some shit to say about this. And that motherfucker
will get us canceled.
He digs the knife in and turns, and then throws some salt in that bitch. So
and then spit on you a couple of times. Like.
Oh yeah, and then he'll kiss you
and tell you he's sorry,
and then spit on you again,
and tell you like it.
Yep, and then all of a sudden you do like it. It's weird.
And then now you're a Republican.
Oh, all right. Well, I guess we're all Republicans.
Oh, fuck. This episode is taking a great turn. This is awesome.
Yeah, this is weird, isn't it? It's different.
I'm glad I started off the podcast the way I did.
I didn't think we were going to talk about Sound of Freedom.
Oh, fuck. I didn't know if you... That's been pulling in my head all week.
I didn't know if you were paying attention to it either, but I was literally just watching shit last night about it.
Saw something. It was either yesterday or the day before.
And as we speak, I'm about to go on Pirate Bay and go look for it. I do not condone pirating.
We got another new episode of Bleach. We are finally back into Bleach rerunning. We are in week 2 of Bleach re-airing for the second core.
I didn't watch it.
Neither did I, not all the way through. But I do want to fucking argue with you about fucking last episode though.
What?
Because you tried to fucking argue with me and tell me that there wasn't much changed between the anime and
the manga. Okay.
And there was quite a bit changed.
Was there?
Oh, there was shit rearranged. There was shit extended. There was shit taken out.
Yeah.
So the very beginning of the whole episode, where it's fucking you see Yuha being bored, being held by his mom, and fucking all the hands and shit that are fucking.
Yeah, that wasn't in the manga.
Yeah, that whole bit. So that whole beginning, and then fucking where he was talking to the Sternritter. Where Yuha comes out and names Uryu his successor.
Yeah.
In the manga, the only thing he does in that scene, and even that scene's a little bit different too, of like where fucking people are standing and shit, than from where people are located in the manga. In the manga, Yuha only comes out, names Uryu his successor, and then leaves.
Yeah.
In the anime, he comes out and gives a full fucking speech. They extended that a little bit,
yeah.
Like, there's huge fucking differences. Like,
like I said, I went back and kind of reread, but not really.
Yeah, so
like, I kind of sped read through it to catch up. But it was mostly the battle shit.
The biggest things are like in the chapters like that they're using, the 3 or 4 chapters they're using per episode.
Yeah,
they're rearranging it so it fits better, and then also within that they're taking things away and extending more shit. So like
it would make sense if they took future ones.
Essentially, Kubo got rushed through 1,000 Year Blood War. So, like, especially through the end of it, like, the manga, everybody complained that it seemed super rushed, and that's because his publishers were rushing him to finish it.
Even though it's, like, 200 and something chapters?
Yeah, they were rushing him to finish it. Like, he was, I think it was originally supposed to be, like, over 300.
I think it's because they were afraid he was going to die.
No.
Before finishing it.
No, huh? No, it's...
Well, I mean, he was sick.
It was new rotation. It was new rotation of anime coming in. There was new stuff getting ready to start, and they wanted Bleach to end because it was so close to ending. It was within the final arc.
That makes sense. It's probably why they're rushing My Hero, too. Mm-hmm. Because literally, it's fucking banging.
Yeah. So it's like essentially, so then because of that, so then they have the potential when the anime comes out, like Kubo. Kubo is the one that's changing all of this shit and all of the dialogue lines and all of that shit within the anime. Mm-hmm. While they're animating it and doing all of that, so he can do all of the corrections that everybody bitched about that wanted, like, because there was a lot of shit that happened off, quote unquote, like off screen in the manga that everybody wanted to see, or fights that people wanted to see extended. Like
that makes sense.
So like the main battle that I've seen so far for this one in episode 2 is Hitsugaya, the small captain.
Yeah, he's my favorite.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck.
Hisagaya through versus Basby right now in this episode.
Oh, okay.
So like,
which was a pretty good fight.
Yeah,
I want to see that animated.
This is going to be extended, and there's going to be more in this because in the manga the fight was actually super short.
Right.
And that was one of them that people were bitching about. They wanted more because this is, well, if I remember correctly,
it was still good even though it was short.
It's either this core or the next core is when we're going to see Hitsugaya's real Bankai.
It should be by the end of this part.
But that's what I'm saying.
I'm pretty sure. So I'm pretty sure the end
is like 4 cores. Is going to be 3 or 4 chunks.
Right, but this is only going to be 4 parts. The anime is.
That's what they're calling them, cores instead of parts.
Well, it says part on Hulu.
We're in core 2. But that's why if you look at it, we're in core 2.
So
this is the start of part 2 of 1,000 Year Blood War.
Yeah. So, and I'm pretty positive part 2 is going to end right as the big war is about to start.
Well, so
then we're going to have core 3 and 4 is going to be literally the whole rest of it.
Well, there's rumors supposedly that core 4 is actually going to be
part 1, part 2.
No, don't fear your own world.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So then what does that leave for the rest of it?
Don't fear Don't fear your own world is what happens after the 1,000-Year Blood War.
No, I know, but that's what I mean. What's gonna happen for the rest of it? Because you can't just do all of that. You can't do 100 something chapters in a couple episodes.
If they do it in a whole core like they're doing it, they do 1,000-Year Blood War arcs in 3 12-set episodes, and then you have the fourth core would be the tail end, which would probably be like 1 or 2 episodes tying in fucking 1,000-Year Blood War and Don't Fear Your Own World.
So
into like 8 episodes of Don't Fear Your Own World to everything that is.
Yeah, but
because Don't Fear Your Own World isn't that long.
No, it's like a chapter.
Yeah, it's technically a big ass one shot.
Excuse me. Yeah, it's not even that big though.
But there's
literally just his son.
There's enough into it where there's different characters. Like you learn more about Ichibei and more about Ichibei's past and Don't Fear Your Own World.
Yeah, but
so like you learn more lore and everything about Squad Zero and Don't Fear Your Own World than you actually do in.
Yeah, but like I said, it only went on for like fucking.
But that
it was like in and out. You could maybe do 2 episodes. I feel like maybe 2 episodes.
You could do more than that. Don't fear your own. Don't fear your own world is so you have that you have Don't Fear Your Own World, and then there's separate books that go along with Don't Fear Your Own World.
Yeah, but those aren't going in the anime.
They can if they do Don't Fear Your Own World, which they're which is rumored for them to do.
But I feel like they would do a movie. I feel like they would do
any Bleach movie that they've done is non-canon and all.
But that's what I mean.
Fear Your Own World is completely canon.
I know.
So they would have to do a show, or it would be the only Bleach movie that would be canon. That would make no fucking sense.
But it just doesn't make sense to add Don't Fear Your Own World into 1,000-Year Blood War. This is about the 1,000-Year Blood War.
Yes.
And I get it's the finale. It's the final arc. But I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Because Don't Fear Your Own World and 1,000-Year Blood War arc tie into each other.
But this is why
I'm not. Of Squad Zero.
But this is why I'm not paid to do any of that. So.
But that's
all I can do is speculate.
If you sit here and think about it, so like.
I mean, it does make sense. It makes sense what you're saying. But the 1,000-Year Blood War, like we're not very far in already.
Yeah, we
have a lot.
We're actually at like the halfway point.
Well, I mean, we got a lot more.
Yes,
but and we know how Bleach and their fights go.
But that is because they are doing essentially, from the sounds of it, they are doing everything and extending everything that everybody wanted that was cut short. In the manga.
And then they're cutting out a lot from the manga to make room for it.
Exactly.
But if they cut short on these big ass fight scenes, because they lasted for issues. In the manga.
What's the first one that comes out? And actually, that is false. One of the biggest fights actually only lasts 1 issue.
Yeah, that was the fucking Kenpachi one.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
that's the one getting extended.
That is actually the biggest fight in the whole fucking series.
Which is weird because
besides Ichigo and Yhwach.
Yeah, which at the very end that was like 10 issues to itself.
Because the lead up to it was long as fuck.
Yeah.
The fight itself in the manga was not very long. It was only like 1 chapter, but it was brutal as fuck. It was brutal as shit, and it was fucking gangster.
And realistically, we don't even need all the backstory. Just give me the fucking fights.
With the Kenpachi fight, I would rather have the backstory go.
Whoa.
Mic down.
This is why we have boom arms.
Mic down.
It's 1-1 now. Because I knocked mine down earlier.
But that's what, like, out of all of the fucking Soul Reapers and shit like that, even within the lore, even within like the Bleach universe, like fandom and shit like that, Kenpachi's like Shikai and Bankai has been the most anticipated and most waited for, because they teased for fucking hundreds of episodes that Kenpachi and his lieutenant was a Zanbakuto spirit, which she is.
Yeah.
Like
I remember that.
Yeah,
part.
because he can't. That's how he. That's
in
how
the manga they just in and out real quick too, so we didn't even get to.
So they explain.
They didn't give us that end game moment.
They explain some. They explain it like once he goes like, because during that point where he's fighting when Kenpachi is fighting Urahana or Urahana.
Yeah, two completely different people there.
Yeah,
buddy.
that's why I wanted to make sure I say it right because their names are really similar. That's when she started to disappear because he actually disappear. He actually essentially started clicking in his head that like he actually does hear his Zanpakuto's voice and he has the whole fucking time. And that's when he gets his fucking Shikai is when he fucking beats Urahana.
I don't know.
Like that was the one thing in like just reading about it, and they said because like when I found out that like they were animating the 1,000 Year Blood War arc, and because I had it for years, I didn't know that they continued it after fucking the end of fucking the
Really, you didn't know that?
Time. Yeah, for a long time I did not know that.
Oh, see, I did.
There was a continuation. I didn't know.
I remembered
probably until about a couple of years ago.
I remembered because the only way to know was you had to read it.
Yeah, but that's what I was saying because I didn't read it.
Yeah, for the longest time they're like, we're not gonna do it. You know, the anime's done.
No, they never once said the anime was done. The anime was always labeled as on a hiatus. Like it was an indefinite hiatus because when the anime caught up to the manga, like in the very end at fucking fake Katakuta Town and shit like that, they were just starting the fucking 1,000 Year Blood War arc.
Yeah.
Like, and then even the 1,000 Year Blood War arc and like manga went on a hiatus for a little while.
Yeah, because of his health.
Yeah. That's when it stopped for a little bit because of its health. They stopped the anime, so just like everything else, they can fucking let it develop and keep going, so then they can stop doing all the filler bullshit.
Yeah.
Just like fucking Naruto did with their time skip from fucking Naruto to Shippuden.
Yeah. See, I mean, anime's cool, but if you give us too much all at once, that's what happens. But then you get like One Piece, where it's literally an issue, an episode, thousands of episodes, and we're still 200 plus behind. Like we're not even there yet.
But that's because One Piece has done multiple hiatuses where they've fucking been long skips of where they're not airing the anime.
Which is nice.
But they're also just absolutely always have gone gangbusters on the manga.
And I think that Black Clover did that too. I think they went on like a short hiatus for the anime, waited for the manga to come back up.
The anime still isn't running. They've been on the anime.
But they did it, I think.
No, the anime has not aired since fucking like 2020, dog.
Yeah, I think. Well,
we're not supposed to get new episodes of the anime until 2024, and that's been since 2020.
That makes sense.
Like, trust me, bro. I was.
Well, they did just put out the movie too.
Yeah.
Which essentially is canon, but it's not canon. Did you know that?
It's not. It's not canon.
It's not canon, but I guess the way the
Wizard Kings are canon.
No, the way they're gonna do the anime going forward is it might have a canon reference, but in the manga it is not canon.
So the only thing
it might be anime canon.
The only thing that is manga canon from that movie are the Wizard Kings.
Well, yeah.
Those are the only thing that are manga canon from the movie are the Wizard Kings. Yeah. That's it.
But
that's why they
from
did
what I was
Wizard
reading
Kings.
Was the fact that it's going to be kind of anime canon, but it's not going to be anything manga canon. And if it ain't manga canon, it ain't mine.
Well, and
if that's the case, then we got to count the fucking what's the names in Bleach and all the Naruto shit.
Well, it's like same thing with Naruto. Parts of fucking the Naruto movies are canon, and they do get referred to.
Yeah, but then it's like it was like.
But there's so many retcon
here and there and gone.
There's so many retcon and plot holes in fucking Naruto because it went on for so fucking long. Like,
yeah.
At that point, you kind of just fucking fix it where you fucking can. That's why they start doing like a bunch of like light novels and shit like that.
Yeah.
Because like there's two chapters in the Minato manga out.
Yeah, I did hear about that.
Yeah, there's 2 chapters out. So, and they already confirmed. So, like, you remember in the longest time from Naruto that fucking the speculation from fucking the A-Tails Jinchuriki, Killer Bee, was like Minato. His theory of how Minato got the idea to create the Rasengan was from a tailed beast bomb.
I have no idea.
Yeah, so
I never got that far into Naruto.
That was until the Minato manga started or the one shot started or whatever the fuck you call it. Killer Bee was the only one that ever really made a reference to how Minato came up with the idea for the Rasengan. And his theory on it is that he saw a tailed beast bomb.
Okay.
But for the longest time, everybody was like, how the fuck timeline wise could that be accurate if the only tailed beast that he ever interacted with that we're aware of at that time until currently, at the time up until fucking like a month ago,
was the Ninetail?
Was that he had to see it from Kushina somehow. But the way that the timeline breaks down and everything, that's not possible. In the one shot that they came out with, it is stated in like the very beginning of it, because it's like Teenage Minato going through of him making the Rasengan and perfecting it, why and shit. Mm-hmm. So how is because he saw, I think it was like the 2 tails Jinchuriki and the 3 tails Jinchuriki, saw them use a tailed beast bomb, and Kushina was already in the village already as the Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails. And so he actually came up with that idea, with the idea for the jutsu, so he could teach it to Kushina. So then that way she can have a jutsu that was the equivalent to a tailed beast bomb without having to use a tailed beast bomb.
That's too many moms.
Tailed beast bomb, not mom, jackass.
It sounds like you're saying mom.
Oh, it's because I can't remember how to say it in fucking how they say it in the manga, like in Japanese. Because it's not called a tailed beast bomb. It's called like a Jujubee? Some shit like that?
I know the word, but I can't think of it either.
I'd have to go. I'd have to reread or some shit to remember. But
either way.
But no, I'm just like I'm gonna start reading that. I'm gonna start reading Black Clover. Because your boy signed up for fucking Shonen Jump so I can read all the show. Yeah, fuck yeah, it's only like $3 a month.
Yeah.
It's like $3. Dude, I did that shit while we were on the phone, my boy.
That's okay. So we finished our tattoos yesterday.
Yes, we did.
Go fucking team venture.
Yep. Go team plus retarded.
Right. Granted, you didn't get your plus ultra, so I'm a little upset.
Go team ultra idiot.
Ultra idiot.
Fuck Ultra Instinct. I'm going Ultra.
That's my Bankai. You can't take that.
Bankai. He's Bankai. He just starts drooling on himself and shit.
Piss my pants.
Yep. Fucking next thing.
And
you know,
I sat in my dirty pee pants.
Next thing you know, you want to fight a naked guy?
Yeah.
Want to fight a naked guy? Oh, we're getting canceled for that.
Nope. That's my Bankai. Fuck off.
Freedom of expression. Fuckheads.
I'm the peanut butter falcon.
I'm the peanut butter falcon.
Yeah, I heard that was a good movie though.
Where you at? There you go.
See, this is why we gotta get the cameras. I got one. You need one more, we'll put it right there to face you, and boom.
Just the only shitty thing is like, if I bring over my shit to use it because it's Razer, you're gonna have to download Razer Synapses.
That's fine.
So just
I think I'm gonna order a new one anyway.
I don't
like the 720p.
I really like Razer shit.
I need some HD.
I really like Razer shit. Like the Razer light that I have, or the Razer camera that I have, also comes with a ring light in it.
Oh yeah, I've seen. That's the one I was looking at.
And it's only like yay big.
But I put this thing in here, and that fucker's bright as shit.
Yeah.
So it kind of works like a ring light.
But you can turn it off. Like, because it's just a spin dial around the camera to adjust the brightness. You spin it all the way to the left, and it fucking turns off.
I was looking at one that like has the camera right in the middle of the ring light, and it's you tap the button for different brightness. It's like a little.
That may be the next one up from mine.
I just saw it on Amazon.
Oh yeah.
It might not be a Razer.
But that's what I have Razer products just because for the pure fact of then I have that whole one Synapses.
So speaking of, my Twitch shit's been going on.
Yeah.
I've been getting it all set up.
Yeah.
I got the Switch plan, so I've been streaming Pokemon. Don't fucking judge me, sir. I do have your old webcam, which does the job.
Yep.
I'm not about it.
It's not the best, but it is what it is.
I'm not about using old shit and hand-me-downs.
You gotta start somewhere. That was a hand-me-down to me.
Yeah. I mean, this is the monitor I play the Pokemon on is fucking nasty. Like, it runs HDMI, but it's like 720p. It looks like shit. But
and that's like...
But the stream looks beautiful, so it does the job.
It wasn't really until I started, all of my Razer product stuff that I have is all shit that I bought myself. Yeah. So, Except for like my headsets and shit. I had like all the basic like gaming shit. You know, all of that. I already had that. Like
I'm still using my wired fucking.
When I was using
$30 Walmart Xbox fucking headset.
Well, and that's like.
I've been
playing for long enough and like been playing like to play competitively like. I've noticed the difference in like the difference between a fucking like $30 Xbox headset and fucking like a $90 to $120 headset that it can do PC or console.
Right, but you play like Call of Duty,
yeah,
competitively, where you actually got to hear for some shit, so you don't die.
Well, it's even the same thing with like battle royals and shit like that, like playing Apex,
shooters
like,
and shit where you could get snuck up on. Yeah,
like that is like there's a sound setting I'm gonna actually show you to change, so then that way when you play Apex you have louder fucking footsteps.
Oh, I know the setting. Yeah, it's on Xbox too.
You don't? No, it's not.
It should be. Yeah.
No, it's literally a PC setting.
Pretty sure
it's a sound setting
on the Series X.
No, it's
maybe
it's a frequency thing. So you have frequency settings that you can fuck with.
Oh,
this is literally an equalizer setting.
Yeah, I've heard of those.
Yeah, sound equalization.
Yeah, because people were getting pissed.
That's that whole big thing we were talking about at the beginning of the Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh fuck
yeah, bro! I sound more the fuck with that thing on Call of Duty. Absolutely,
I'd
dog.
Fuck with it. And like, it's not a hack.
Kelso fucking hates it.
It's not a hack if it's in the game.
It's actually not. It's not in the game. It's a setting on the PC. So technically, it is a foreign entity from the game that you're not supposed to use.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not
considered hacking. It's considered It's considered a modification.
Okay, but that'd be what's the difference between that and you with a $300 headset, and me with a $30 headset? To me, that's a hack. That's a mod then in that case. Because if I can't,
the difference in your team.
But if I can't modify
the difference in your.
If I can't modify my sounds to help
but that's the
my
thing.
headset,
You're not. But going onto a competitive level, that's why Activision takes care of all that shit.
Yeah, I know. They're all
using the same fucking thing.
Which makes
the only time that fucking matters is online tournaments and shit like that when you're playing fucking online. And if somebody tries to fucking call that out, you're just gonna get fucking laughed at. And tell yourself to get better, kid, save up and get yourself a better fucking headset.
But what if I'm hard of hearing?
Then that's on you.
Like maybe this ear can't hear as good as this ear, and now my opponents know that. I can't fix some settings and fix that.
No,
and play.
Nope.
Oh well, fuck Call of Duty.
just like Call of Duty, you don't have. In most other esports, you can choose to play on a mouse and keyboard or play on controller. You can play either or.
Not the AGL. Not the Apex League. It's all straight mouse and keyboard. You don't get the choice of controller.
When did that change?
It's never been like. It's always been like that.
Because I've known
mouse and keyboard. It's because
CS:GO.
Or no, it was about the time the crossplay came around, and it was because everybody bitched because aim assist on a controller compared to accuracy with a mouse and keyboard. So they just said fuck it all because Xbox, PlayStation, all of them can use mouse and keyboard.
Yeah.
So they went to the universal mouse and keyboard.
Yeah. So you know what the real reason for fucking aim assist and shit is?
Because you can't compensate a mouse.
Well,
it's to compensate for a mouse. But.
Yes, but no, that's not the reason. The reasoning for aim assist is with a stick you have a center threshold you have to cross over.
Yeah.
A mouse you don't. As soon as you stop and start moving the other way, because it's a sensor, you instantaneously move.
Yeah.
So
as opposed to going back across.
Yep, you have to go back across that threshold. So then you have
that's what I mean. The accuracy for a mouse is.
Yes, but you have 10 times more movement control
with
on a controller.
Yeah, that's for damn sure.
Absolutely.
Because I have
way better fucking movement on my controller than I do on my fucking mouse and keyboard.
But I have better aim on a mouse and keyboard, I've noticed.
For the pure fact you're aiming with your shoulder down, not your thumb.
Yeah.
The two biggest advantages from being on mouse and keyboard.
You gotta talk closer to the mic.
The two biggest advantages from being on mouse and keyboard is because your aiming is done from your shoulder down and done with your whole arm, so you have easier fine-tune aiming.
Yeah.
And you also don't have a center threshold to go back over. So like that's why when I fucking like 90% of the time when I'm playing, as soon as I look away and I'm done turning or with my movement or whatever, I take my I let my thumb off my view stick, so then it snaps right back to center, and then it's just until I need to put it back on, I hover my thumb.
Yeah.
So then that way I don't, if I keep my thumb on it too much, that's when I start getting the back and forth in my shooting.
Yeah. Because you got to go back. It's not fine tuned.
Yep. So it's like, damn, I overcorrected one way. Now I got to go overcorrect this way. Okay, now I need to move.
Running the other way.
Now I need to start strafing this way as I'm going over this way to counteract how far I'm going to overshoot it, even though my aim assist is going to slow it down.
So that's why they fix these all on PC.
Yeah.
Or at least mouse and keyboard. I'm pretty sure it's PC.
It's every pro sports, every fucking pro esport is done on PC now.
Yeah, it's PC.
It's easier to control.
But the way they do theirs is fucking huge. Did you watch any this weekend?
A little bit.
Yeah. Fucking Optic getting their asses beat, bro.
Oh, they started out at the bottom and then climbed their way up and then moved back and then moved back down and then worked their way back up to the fucking top and then got slapped back down again. It's just what Optic does.
Yeah. But the way, did you see the stage they built?
That shit was sick.
Like the way they had all the team like tiers.
Yeah, that shit was sick.
They couldn't see each other. They're live commentating through the PA system. Like what was it like 10,000 people.
Oh yeah, and they're in London.
Yeah.
And they're in fucking London, which is one of the biggest. Oh yeah, dude, it is the biggest. London hosts and has some of the best like esport events. Like all of the it's not that. That's not what it is. If you listen, especially like go to COD and listen to like players talk about playing like in London and shit like that, it's the energy. It's the crowd that's there.
Well, it's London. It's a different country.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They go fucking absolute like the.
Where do you think?
Hold on. Shut up. You think we're bad about fucking heckling and shit? And fucking being like, boo, get off the fucking stage. Zinny's fucking, when he was playing for Ultra the first year, fucking the actual CDL, and that was like their last London event or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, Zinny! One person would be like, Zinny! And the whole crowd would be like, you're dog shit!
That sounds like the UK.
Whole crowd, bro, and that's just like the first one I can think of off the top of my head.
Well, they got big cojones.
Well, that and they're also hammered by 11 a.m. Especially for fucking events like that. Fuck, I would be. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, they're selling pints at the door.
Fuck you, dude. You're walking in with a pint. The fuck you mean?
Yeah, it's like a door prize.
Thanks for coming to the show. Get hammered.
Here you go.
Fucking Yahtzee.
Enjoy your pint, sir.
Yeah, here's your mug for your trip. Fuck, and go back for your refill.
The fucking drinking age over there is like 16.
Just like Mexico, as long as you can see over the bar.
Yeah. But like literally, like you could drink beer at 16 over there. They don't. It's part of the culture.
Mm-hmm.
To the point where they're not like us. Are you 21? I need to double check. I need to do this. I need to do that. Like we're so strict. It's probably why there's no bombings in the UK. There's no fucking mass shootings everywhere in the UK. It's because everybody's drunk and nobody can do shit. And the ones that aren't drunk beat the shit out of the drunk ones. I mean, imagine.
And they have hella strict gun laws over there.
They are pretty strict, but also they're not afraid.
They have that hella high stabbing rate though because of it.
But they're also not. Well, they also have a really high assault rate. It's mostly fist fights.
I'm down.
A lot of it, like like soccer hooligans.
I am down.
Like soccer gangs.
I'm down.
Well, football to them, but soccer does. What was I gonna say? Oh, they also aren't afraid of their police. Their police aren't public enemy. I mean, yeah, everybody, whoop, whoop, yeah.
It's the sound of the police.
Everybody's got that, little bit of hatred just for the uniform, but they're not like
that's authority thing.
But they're not hiding under cover. Unmarked vehicles waiting to get somebody.
Well,
Nobody's looking over
out on fucking patrol on foot.
Yeah, or on bikes. And all of their cars.
Do you remember what they're called in England? Bobbies. They call their cops bobbies.
I was about to call them Mounties, but I was like, that's Canada.
That's Canada, you jackass.
Those
are Canadian Royal Mounties.
No, I know.
Canada, you Canuck fuck.
Oh man.
It's Canuck and land.
But even in there, like everywhere but the United States, the police are in the highest visible spots. Their patrol cars are they got reflective tape on it, for God's sake. Big bright colors, and they wear big bright uniform. Like they're not hiding. So, what would you do?
Oh, it was just like, that's the sound of the police. No, it was just a fucking Verizon thing saying, hey, you haven't set up your Disney bundle yet. I'm like, hey, you can fuck all the way off.
Yeah, set it up.
No, we already have fucking... It's not worth me setting mine up yet until, like, we're all done with, like... Because they all pay for, like, Mom and Lexi and all of them all pay for fucking their subscriptions a year at a time.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. So you want to wait for the year?
Yeah, might as well just fucking wait.
I was like, because I was paying for mine. Like Verizon gave us when Disney Plus came out, they gave us a year for free of just Disney Plus.
Oh, see, now it's part of the fucking.
No, yeah, now it's the Disney bundle, which is why I tell you I don't watch Hulu much because it's ads. Because my Verizon pays for my whole Disney bundle. Yeah. It's the only reason I keep the shitty service.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's shitty.
The only reason I have Hulu like is literally so I can watch Bleach.
I have it. Like, we used to pay for it because, you know, the wife used to watch, like, all the newer shows, This Is Us, and 911, and shows like that, Grey's Anatomy, Letterkenny. I love Letterkenny.
No, so not Letterkenny.
Letterkenny.
Grey's Anatomy. God, I hate that show.
Yeah, the wife's rewatching it all.
God, I hate that fucking show.
But, so we were paying for it, and then it was like, we barely watched it, so we canceled it. And then it was like, oh, well, fuck, I can get it for free with ads.
Fuck, bro, $20 is $20.
Fuck it.
I also added fucking one of the iPads to my fucking line.
And the Disney Plus. I got grandfather.
I'm making dad moves, James.
I'm
making chaotic. I'm making dad moves.
What?
So I added one of the two tablets to my plan.
Oh, that's what you were saying too.
And then because the father-in-law had them both originally, and then he got one off because I have Verizon too, and that's who he has. And so now the plan is for him to kill the other tablet, so then that way we have full control of the service of the tablets, and it's not because he won't because I was on his line with him for a little bit too, because like hitting a rough patch, whatever. He wouldn't make me an authorized user. So like if I needed to go do anything or anything like that, like
you couldn't do.
I couldn't do it. Yeah,
you had problems with your service.
Exactly. Like I couldn't fucking do anything. So it was like, you know,
I refuse to be on a line if I'm not authorized user of my own line at least.
Right, like, and at this point, it's like, okay, well, I might as well just start my own ported over and fucking just take over the contract, like,
yeah,
whatever. So that's what I did.
So you got one of the two. Nice, buddy.
And so at that point, then he's gonna take the other one off of his, and I'm gonna go put it on mine.
Nice.
And then I just found out I only owe like once I pay my next bill, I'm only gonna owe like right over $300 for my phone, and I am paying that bitch off and getting a new fucking phone.
I would just take it to Verizon and be like, hey, I owe $300. Can you give me $300 for it? That's like a trade-in.
Well, I owe Verizon $300.
Well, that's what I mean.
Well, so I can get if I bring in my phone completely paid off, I can get $800 on a trade-in.
Yeah, but I mean, if you bring it in now, you get $500 because you minus $300 that you owe, and then you don't. You don't have to wait and waste money either.
Whatever.
You just trade it in, knock $500 off your new iPhone. Because your boy's coming back to iPhone. Yep. From Android.
Yep.
Hey.
Yep. And I'm like,
that's the move, bro. That's the move.
I'm honestly thinking about just getting like the SE or the fucking like 13 mini or something, because I don't need the 14 Max. I don't need the 14 Max Pro. I don't need the 14 Max. I don't need the 14 Pro. Like,
I have the 12 Pro Max.
Like
this is just the 12 Pro Max, and the wife has just the 13. She wanted the 13 Pro because of the cameras. Like, that's the reason I got it because of the bigger screen. And I can't see without my glasses.
Yeah, see, and I don't
even with the bigger screen. But so she's got the 13 and hers is like
dude, that almost
smaller.
Looks like a fucking, like if I wasn't sure like
with the background?
what Bakugo looked like, I would almost think that was a fucking Tokyo Ghoul like screensaver.
Right? Isn't that fucking tight?
That shit's sick. He looks like a ghoul from Tokyo. He almost looks like fucking the ghoul from Tokyo Ghoul.
I like my desktop wallpaper.
So mine's actually the background on my PC is actually Ichigo and Ukiyoda.
Nice.
So it's Ichigo and it's half of Ichigo's face when he's like full fucking hollow when he's fighting Ukiyoda.
I have another one.
Or when he goes full fucking hollow either fighting Ukiyoda or Aizen, and then it's fucking the other half is Ukiyoda's fully released Espada state.
Ooh.
So it's sick, dude. So it's like half one side is fucking red with Ichigo's face, and then the other half is fucking like this, almost that exact green, actually.
Like, okay,
almost that exact fucking green. Like, dude, it is sick.
I got this one too that I was gonna make my background.
Oh, that's dope.
And then I snagged this one. I grabbed a few of them that I thought were
Dude,
tight,
there was this. I saw this fucking. This TikTok. It was fucking Bakugo and Deku.
This one was gonna be tight, and then he was gonna be looking at the Tenacious Geeks logo. Because All Might's afraid of us.
It was this video. I saw this TikTok. It was fucking. It has Dekugo and Bakugo in, or Dekugo has Dekugo in it. Both of them.
Hey, don't ship these two. We don't need that. Japanese don't play that way.
Yes, they do.
That's Korea.
It's called fan service, bitch.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Don't you dare ruin the show for me. Don't you fucking dare.
But no, that's not MHA. But yes, there are ones out there that are like that.
Yes. Don't ruin it.
But
so Deku Bakugo.
It's essentially like it starts out with like Deku's daughter comes up to him and he's like, "Dad, am I pretty?" Blah 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 blah. He's like, "Yeah, da 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 da." You know, being Deku, super sweet. He was like, "Why? Oh, so and so was saying, I was ugly." Blah blah blah. It's like, oh, okay. Then it cuts to fucking Bakugo with his daughter. "Dad, am I ugly?" "Yeah." What? No, I'm just kidding, baby. Who told you that?
I'm gonna go beat their ass.
And then next thing you know, like the next panel, it's fucking Deku in his hero outfit, like dropping his kid off at fucking daycare or school or whatever the fuck it is. And it's fucking, so, okay, I'm gonna talk to the teacher, da 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 da. And then you just see, and then in the same bubble is like Deku starting to talk to the teacher, you see this chat bubble. Hey! And then it cuts over to fucking Bakugo and his daughter, and he's like, "You fucking call my goddaughter, my daughter ugly again, so help me God." You just see Bakugo's daughter like just with the same
help
face
you God,
again.
I will kill you.
Yeah, he's just fucking, she's just like that evil, super sadistic like smile with his eyes and shit like he has when he's super happy and shit. And then it cuts back to fucking Deku, the teacher, and fucking Deku's daughter going, "Fucking Kachan, you can't do that." And then it's to fucking in the daughter's little chat bubble is, "Uncle Kachan made him pee his pants."
That would be. I would pay money to see that in the anime.
Awesome.
When this is done, give me that one.
Fucking great. Give us one episode of them as adults and just interacting with each other, just like more mature and understanding. But please just give me Bakugo still talking.
Right. Did you know there's a spinoff coming? Did you know that? Yeah, they're doing.
Oh yes, I did. Yes, I did.
They're doing a spinoff on.
So if I remember correctly, it actually the time frame actually takes place before MHA.
Yes, or no, it's like in the first year, maybe. It's supposed to be like before, and then maybe like the first half. I was gonna say
it's not too much before, but like
it's definitely way before the invasion of the school.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Thing. Not much before like the kids start school.
Yeah, so it's set.
Because like I know they're not. I know they're still. I know it's late enough that in the spinoff because it's supposed. What it is, it's My Hero. It's My Hero Vigilantes.
Yes.
And so
it's like the new Suicide Squad.
Yeah, and so it's the one shot that they did off, and it actually got super popular, so they turned it into a manga because it was it's essentially they came up with the idea around the time the Vigilante like arc in My Hero Academia was coming on because that arc was one of the most popular scenes. And it was gone
so fucking
it
quick.
Went super fast. But I wish they would have done more.
But
with
Vigilante
the
thing has kind of always been popular because Arrow started popping off.
Daredevil. So technically, like if you want to get technical, almost every fucking DC hero is a vigilante.
Well, Batman.
But that's what I'm saying. So like technically Green Lantern can be considered a vigilante hero.
No.
Not all vigilante heroes are like Arrow.
No,
if you want to get technical, Spider-Man would be considered a vigilante.
Yeah.
Like the only reason you are considered a vigilante is because you have some kind of negative aspect in the media's eye.
Yeah. Deadpool.
Really? Well, Deadpool's considered a vigilante because he'll just straight murk your ass.
He's just an anti-hero.
Yeah. There is in the difference. There is a difference between anti-heroes and vigilantes. An anti-hero will still fucking kill you.
I wasn't going to bring it up, but have you seen the pictures of Deadpool 3?
I have not,
Oh my god, okay. You're going to hear some clicks and some types, because we're going to...
You're going to hear some clicks and some types. Okay, first off, before we get too far into this, how long have we been recording? Because my brain just ticked, and I want to put this exhaust on.
54 minutes.
We are almost done.
Where is...
We are in our last section now talking about Deadpool 3.
There is set photos.
Oh, motherfucker, turn the screen so I can see you.
There is set photos of Deadpool.
They're finally giving us the suit?
Yes, we have
They're finally giving us the suit?
He has a mask. So it's Hugh Jackman coming back as Wolverine.
Well, yeah, that was the whole spin-off thing with him originally.
That is a legitimate...
That's fucking sick. That suit is badass.
That picture...
Oh, that's right, because he lost his claws at this point.
No, this is before Logan.
Oh, it was.
This isn't Logan Wolverine. This is after Apocalypse
why are
Wolverine.
his claws like that then?
Because it's a part of his suit. It makes it look that way. Because then his claws come out.
Well, yeah, but there was also at one point where he got fucking they restripped the fucking metal off his claws.
So this is a legit set.
Legit set photo?
Yes.
Legit sex photo.
I was like, I'm trying
not to fuck this up here, guys. I'm sorry.
So this one...
He looks so goddamn good in that outfit.
Fixed it so much better.
Yes, like that.
And then they made Deadpool more red. I noticed that. The first thing I noticed was that he's more of
It's not as dark.
Yeah, it's not as like the dark crimson.
It also could be the lighting too.
I think it's more of they just brightened him up to go with the yellow. But it's the yellow and blue, and there is a mask.
Oh,
the mask is kind of meh.
Well, the suit was the most iconic part.
But all the way down to the X-Men belt.
That's what I'm saying. Like
everything.
And that's the whole thing. Like through the main shtick with fucking like Deadpool, it was what? It was X-Men. No, it was only the X-Men, not the Fantastic Four. He just shit on the Fantastic Four and made fun of them all the time.
Yeah,
that's what that was.
A lot. Like
he talks so much shit. They're
gonna fight each other.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah, there's supposed to be this big fight, but he's still traveling through the timelines and multiverse because of the end of Deadpool 2 with Cable. So I feel like this is going to be a different universe Wolverine, and they're going to be going on a magic trip, and then they're somehow they're going to...
And our favorite piece of shit,
somehow
95.
Somehow they're going to end up...
God, he just looks so fucking cool in that outfit. God damn.
Somehow they're going to end up in the MCU. And that is the end. Is them introduced into the MCU, and I have this feeling, because we don't have our own Charles Xavier yet. We got him in the other universe in Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
But we do have mutants.
Mm-hmm.
Because Miss Marvel kind of played into that. And then a couple others. But after this whole Skrull invasion we're getting into...
Deadpool was the introduction. Deadpool was technically the introduction to the X-Men into the current MCU, quote unquote.
Well, Deadpool's not in the MCU.
But that's why
he's part of the X-Men. Yeah. But technically Miss Marvel is the first... Or no, it was Namor. Namor was the first mutant introduced in the MCU. Technically. And then Miss Marvel in that show was the first time they used the word mutant.
Oh, in the kid show or whatever?
In the Disney Plus show. Yeah, that I still never fully watched because I couldn't get through it. Yeah.
Charlie watched it for a little bit. I was like, this shit seems kind of dumb.
There you go. Like, and then here's a comparison. Yeah. I love this modern look.
Mm-hmm.
To the shoulder pads and everything, bro, but...
It looks like he's about to drop into a three-point stance and rock your shit.
So I have this feeling that, Deadpool and Hugh Jackman are going to end up... Because Hugh Jackman doesn't want to be Wolverine. He only came back because Ryan Reynolds asked him. I think this is like his last hurrah.
Oh, yeah.
But I feel like this is the introduction to come to the MCU. Wolverine's on his own. Gotta go find, then Charles Xavier comes in.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think we're going to get the start of the X-Men. Like the young Charles Xavier. Kind of like First Class. I think we're going to get that.
The whole actual, pre-story of Xavier and fucking Magneto.
Yeah, because Deadpool, if you watch Deadpool 2, when he's at the Academy and all that with Colossus and all that, it's that X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
James McAvoy and all of them. Not Patrick Stewart. So, and he looks super young just in these set pictures, compared to Logan.
Right. They did a lot of makeup on him and Logan, though, to make him look old as shit.
That movie was perfect.
That was a good
Leave
movie.
that movie alone.
That movie was really good.
I cried like a bitch.
Look, Hugh Jackman is just a phenomenal fucking actor, just hands down.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for fucking Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman to do a movie like this together for fucking ever.
Well, consider he talks so much shit about Hugh Jackman.
Oh, and Wolverine and shit.
He just clowns them. They're best friends.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah. Well, they're both British.
See, this is the two of them.
Isn't fucking...
No, he's Australian.
Oh, that's right.
And Ryan Reynolds is Canadian.
That's right.
Which makes him perfect for Deadpool, because Deadpool's Canadian.
Mm-hmm. Well, in the original, he played the quote-unquote original Deadpool role, too.
Yeah.
In fucking the X-Men movies, and they absolutely shit on him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I hate, like, it was an okay movie, like, overall.
I hated it. I refused to rewatch that movie.
It was
I fucking hate it.
Overall is like just a movie, like it wasn't bad, but like if you're a Marvel fan, that movie was shit just for the pure fact of how they did fucking Wade Wilson.
They fucking just ruined it.
Like at the beginning was dope, like the way that they had him, you know, fucking just super mouthy. That shit's sick.
Here's them fighting because here's one of his swords and the claws.
Yeah, like
this is gonna be a big fight scene between
he's
the
got
two
fucking,
of them.
You see fucking bullet marks in his armor.
Yeah. Well, of course, Deadpool. They're gonna shoot each other.
Fucking Deadpool's gonna shoot him, and then Wolverine's just gonna proceed to fucking.
There's one with the mask. I'm trying to find the mask.
Up.
No, it wasn't that one. I know what picture I'm looking for. Or maybe it wasn't a legit mask yet. There's him getting angry and shit.
No, scroll up.
There it is. There it is.
I'm not sure about that. I mean, it fits.
Yeah.
But I'm not quite sure. I don't know.
I don't think that's the real one.
I could take him. I could just take it without the mask. Like.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's just gonna be without the mask. It's Hugh Jackman. Why would you want to put a mask on?
Yeah, no shit.
You're not like Ryan Reynolds, where we know your voice.
Right.
And everybody knows who Logan is anyway.
Yeah.
It's not even his real name.
So.
His name is James.
His name is James.
Did you know that? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, his name's James. They kind of went through it in Logan a little bit and explained it to him.
They also did in Wolverine Origins too.
Yeah. But that's how his comic origin went too. But, So Deadpool 3 is going on right now, and we got...
So excited.
The yellow Wolverine suit.
So excited.
Oh, yeah. Dude, you already know where I'm going to be opening day.
Oh, yeah.
And if you don't go with me, so we can talk about it, literally the next day, there are going to be some problems. There's none of this.
If I'm not working.
There's none of this. You got to wait for Disney Plus shit.
If I'm not working. If I'm not on call.
I will fucking live stream it to you.
Bet.
I'll find a way.
Bet.
I'll find a way to FaceTime.
By that point, I should be on iPhone.
And I will FaceTime. You just might hear me in the background a lot.
Bitch, shut up. I can't hear it.
I like to talk through movies.
Bitch, shut up. I can't hear it. But
I did it through Spider-Man and all that shit.
I think this is going to be our conclusion for the episode. I just want you to know that we appreciate you. We love you. This has been a great week. It's hot outside. Remember to hydrate, you beautiful bitches, because your dom told you to.
And this was the first episode in the office. We said that earlier, so hopefully
and this is episode 20-fucking-1.
Yes, sir. But hopefully it doesn't sound like terrible dog shit right now.
Hopefully it's not too boo-boo titty aids.
Because even though we got this nice office and this nice PC and some other stuff, I still do not monitor through a headset as I'm talking.
Nope.
I just wing it and watch it.
We do what like the kids like to say, sand it.
Yeah, we just send it.
Just sand it.
Need for speed style.
Yeah.
But
now it's time to go put an exhaust on my car. I love you guys. I am the Ho Ninja. That is the Ho. God damn it!
No, you can't do the Ho show yet.
Ah!
We're gonna be on Twitch. I'm gonna be streaming on Twitch.
Yes.
You're gonna be streaming on Twitch now.
I've been streaming.
No, me now. You streaming on Twitch.
Yes.
So I wanted to say that so the people forget because we don't talk about Twitch anymore.
Well, it's because I haven't been streaming.
I know. And then I'm just now getting into streaming.
Yeah, so
competitive Pokemon.
Make sure to go follow James on the Twitch platforms.
Yes, I just wanted to shout that out. Okay, I'm sorry. I know you really wanted to do your host show. We did that last week. We got to do something different this week.
I can still start it out with I am the Ho Hinge. I am the Ho Ninja. You are the Ho Hero.
You're the Ho Hinge.
I am unhinged.
Anyways, yeah. So
but I am the Twitch.tv/chaotic.
He just waits till I talk.
He just waits till I talk.
It's /chaotic LOL.
Your mama.
Exactly.
But
I'll murder you.
Murder was the case that they gave me.
Hey. All right.
But I am the Ho Hero. I am the Ho Ninja.
Yeah,
you are the Ho Hero. This may not be a hoish show, but it is a podcast.
But you a hoe for show.
But you is a hoe for show. And we are the Geekers. And this is a nation. One day, hopefully, a cult. And we're all going to drink the Kool-Aid.
What? Do I look like Charles Manson?
Geekers out.
Ha! Didn't work.
Fuck.